The house on Edgewood Lane. The air feels thick with a natural chill as you approach the house on Edgewood Lane. The sky above is cloaked in clouds and rain falls lightly, whispering against the leaves around you. You hesitate at the rusted gate, its sharp edges biting into your palm as you push it open. The gate groans like a warning as you step into the overgrown yard. The house looms before you, its windows like black, hollow eyes staring into your soul. You grip the flashlight in your trembling hand and move closer. Stories of its cursed halls echo in your mind. The screams, the whispers, the vanished souls, yet something compels you forward, something you cannot explain. The front door stands slightly ajar, as if inviting you inside. You pause, listening. Nothing. Only the faint hum of the wind. Slowly, you push the door open, its hinges protesting loudly. The smell of mildew and decay engulfs you. Every step forward is met with the groan of tired floorboards, as if like the house is alive and displeased with your intrusion. You shine your flashlight around. The hallway is long and narrow, the wallpaper peeling, revealing the bare, rotting wood underneath. You feel a chill at the back of your neck, as if someone is watching. You spin around, nothing, only shadows that seem to riff as the light flickers. You wander into a room lined with portraits, each one covered in a thin layer of dust. The faces are frozen in time, their eyes almost too lifelike. You notice a candle on a nearby table and light it, hoping its warmth will ease the chill in the air. But as the flame flickers, something changes. The shadows deepen and the portraits move. No, it must be a trick of the light. Or is it? One portrait, a woman in black with piercing eyes, seems to stare directly at you. Her expression shifts, a subtle twist of her lips into a smirk. Suddenly, you hear a faint scratching sound like nails on wood coming from the walls. You climb the staircase cautiously. Each step feels heavier, as though the house doesn't want you to go higher. The air grows colder with every step. When you reach the top, a sudden slam echoes from somewhere deeper. in the house? Is it a door? Or was it the wind? Your flashlight catches the gleam of something wet on the floor, as if a trail of water. You follow it down the dim hallway, your footsteps muffled by the thick layer of dust. The water leads to a partially open door at the end. The sound of dripping grows louder with every step. Drip, drip, drip. The door creaks open wider as you approach, as if inviting you inside. Inside the room, you find remnants of child's life frozen in time. A small bed with dusty sheets, a broken doll on the floor, and a rocking chair that sways ever so slightly, though no one sits in it. A faint lullaby begins to play, the music tinny and warp, coming from an old music box on the dresser. You approach it, hesitant, and lift the lid. The music stops abruptly. In the silence that follows, you hear a child's voice, soft, innocent, but unevenly close. "Come play," it says. A toy tumbles from the shelf behind you, hitting the floor with a loud clatter. You spin around, but the room is empty. Leaving the room, you find yourself back in the hallway, your breath coming in short. Panic bursts. A tall mirror catches your eye. The frame is ornate but tarnished. The glass cracks. As you approach, your reflection grows clearer, and then something else appears.
Are you leaving
Behind
the
you,
house?
a figure stands, cloaked in shadow. You find a door leading to the basement. It's locked, but with a little force, the old wood gives way. A wave of cold air hits you, carrying the unmistakable stench of death. The staircase is narrow and steep, plunging into utter darkness. You descend, each step echoing loudly in the void. Panic grips you as you race up the basement stairs, but the door at the top refuses to budge. Something, it's coming. Its footsteps deliberate and heavy. You throw yourself against the door until it bursts open and you stumble into the hallway. You don't stop. You sprint for the front door. The house seeming to stretch and twist around you. The shadows chase you, growling, whispering, reaching. Finally, you burst outside, collapsing into the wet grass. When you look back, the house is silent, still, and empty. But in the highest window, a shadowy figure watches, its hand slowly lifting in a wave goodbye.